Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is going to be a bit of a special reading for the new moon, and it's really had an effect on me. It's like a switch has been flipped, so I've had no energy for the past couple of weeks or so. So I thought I'm going to do the readings. I was actually going to do this reading for myself this morning when I got up. I was up at like 3 AM, so I thought I'll actually do one for all the signs instead, and let's see if there's anything in there for mine when I get to it, you know. So we shall see. But this one's for you, Leo. This is going to be a Celtic cross spread, and I will do this fairly quickly. So, being this is going to be a soulmate reading, this can get a bit specific too, so definitely, or probably won't resonate with everyone, I'm sure. But if you do like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I do personal readings also. I've got my website up and running, so check the description below if you're interested in that. And I do see the Two of Cups come out for you there quickly. You drew me to that pretty fast, so let's see what's going on here for you, Leo. Alright. Whoa, straight off. Two of Swords in reverse. So it looks like your person here is finding it very difficult to make a decision at this time. No, they want to make the decision, and they're finding it difficult. That's what it is. Okay, so what's stopping them from making this decision with you, Leo? I've got a croaky throat all morning. I tell you, this energy is mad. I've done, my last set of readings was done on like the hottest day on record. I've been doing them on full moons, everything. Page of Cups is the challenge, so they're finding it very difficult to make an offer of love, it seems, or possibly it seems making a decision between two people and they don't want to decide. They feel they have to. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I'm really glad all this Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde is over. I really noticed it when it ended. This new moon, I feel revitalized. So we have in the foundation High Priestess in reverse, so they're really not going through this in a very intuitive manner. I'm getting it's like they're thinking about things in a more materialistic and logical way and trying to process it rather than feel it, which is not always the best way to think about how to make decisions in love. But in the recent past we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so possibly they could have had someone else of a earth sign in their life and things aren't getting shaky, but they're possibly worried now with this recent energy they've been going through that it's hard for them to make an offer, and they're looking at things in a different way. Perhaps they went full on in their heart with this energy here. It might not be an earth sign, it could just be someone that has that sort of energy, but someone that's not very sort of stable perhaps in materialistic ways, someone that's not very mature sort of thing in how they make their decisions, I suppose. So let's see what else we have. What's going on for them in the present moment? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of signs recently. So I was actually keen to do this for myself today, so why not do it for everyone? This one really wants to come out, so strength in the upright and the present. So Leo, strength representing Leo, that's looks like you're really either in their life now or definitely on their mind. So, or could just be representing a what's this one here that's cutting out? Yeah, it's like whatever they were going through, it's like I'm getting it's like because they either have you in their life or they're thinking about you, they're thinking about this relationship. It's like it is a lot of worry for them. It's like they think a lot clearer about things now compared to where they were before. And being with the Swords and the lack of intuition, it could be possibly an air sign that you could be dealing with, but definitely the energy of it's like I know what I want now. Excuse me. Oh, this throat. I can't seem to get it to relax. So let's see. Oh, come out. Come out. Alright. So in the possible future here, we're looking with the Four of Cups in reverse, so it looks like they're willing to make this offer, or where they hesitated previously, or they're willing to accept an offer. But I'm getting that this is more like they're going to be willing to make an offer towards you, Leo. I think they're thinking quite clear that you're the one for them, and that's basically that. So what's going on? How are they going in their life? How do they see themselves? And have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So what this is saying to me is they're lacking courage to go forward. It's like I almost feel like it's they've had a failed relationship and they're hesitant to go, even though they feel like you're the right person, but they're hesitant because it's like they don't want to make the same mistakes they did previously, perhaps. Also, I've just looking at the Hangman in reverse here. It's like they want to free themselves from this situation they've put themselves in. So let's have a look. What's up in their environment? How others are seeing them at this time? What's around them at this time? So we have the Empress in reverse. So I'm just sort of focusing on this for a moment. I'm getting it's like they lack the strength. It's like this, whatever they've been going through has really sort of worn them out to a point. They're not really thinking clearly and they're not able to manifest what they want, and they're not taking action towards what they want. I believe it's like they're in a bit of a fearful vibration, it seems. I don't get it's anything. Empress can represent pregnancy, but I don't feel there's anything to do with that. Although possibly it could be like maybe there was a miscarriage in a relationship, and that could be a very difficult thing, obviously, whether it was with yourself or with someone else. But it's definitely something it's like holding them back from going forward in this relationship somehow. So what's in their hopes and fears here? Ooh. Yeah, they've got a lot of distractions going on. It's like there's too many distractions in their life, they can't sort of think straight. That's what I'm getting. they're hoping that they pick the right option, but they're afraid, it seems, of what other things they could be missing out on, which sounds a bit kind of harsh, but it's like they're not sure. They're just not sure. That's what it is. They're just not sure. They're afraid to make a decision. They're quite clear thinking, like the worrying that they had about you at least is over, but there's other things that are there's other things that's determining this insecurity. It's external. So let's see, what's the possible outcome here for you, Leo? What's the possible outcome? Ooh. The Eight of Swords in reverse, so it looks like they're going to be coming out of this state of indecision and worry and freeing themselves from it, because it is really to do with them. I mean, this is on their side. I think they're quite clear about you, but I believe they're going to make a final point of coming out of this energy, finally. And yeah, it's, we've got the Four of Wands in reverse for the overall, so I believe it's like they're worried. It's like if they go towards you, it's like going to turn out like things were before, or with another person. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes and have an unhappy family or an unhappy life sort of thing. They want it to be, they want to make sure like everything is correct, you know, like every I dotted and every T crossed, you know. It's like, I mean, overthinking things too much, you know. If they were more intuitive with their with how they were trying to go forward and making these decisions, it possibly could have made things easier. But in some ways I'm getting it's like they didn't trust themselves with their own feelings. So it could have been someone else involved where they made a mistake with in the past, and they didn't want to make the same mistake going towards you. It's like, yeah, maybe it's been a broken home or something like that has been the result of past actions, it seems, and it's been influencing their decisions. Okay, Leo, I'm going to do a little oracle reading for you here, so see what messages you have from your guides and from your angels. What message do we have for Leo? What can help them go forward in this here? The Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Yeah, it's starting to make a bit more sense. Yeah, there's other things involved here. Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. You are being seduced with dazzling promises that will mostly not eventuate. In effect, you are being deceived, enticed into accepting something that will cause you much difficulty and eventually lead only to disappointment. Don't be seduced by the glitz and glamour, or by the holy and benevolent facade. Things are not what they seem. Incredible promises are simply that, incredible. Observe the image on this card. The temptress incites with her sensuous body and exotic surrounding. Yet just behind her is the all-seeing eye of truth. It is staring you in the face all along. Take a few steps back, look at things from an objective and balanced perspective, and the real picture and hidden agenda will emerge. And there is an affirmation here for you. I listen to and trust my intuition. I look at every situation from a grounded and balanced point of view. Every positive has a negative, and vice versa. I look beyond the superficial and find the truth. I look for substance, and I am not swayed by wild promises. So, yeah, it looks like yeah, whoever this person was, it seems, maybe, yeah. I don't want to go too far into it because sort of I'm starting to pick up a bunch of stuff which is a bit specific. So, but what I will say is that as your messages said, this person is possibly coming towards you with guilt in their heart and most likely trying to make up for past mistakes, and it seems like they might not be ready to come forward to you in the right manner, at least at this time. It seems like they've got other things that they need to work out. There's other things they need to deal with. I do see, like, in the outcome though, it is coming through like they're going to be quite clear about things, and that could possibly mean that there are some truths that are revealed and possibly in communication with you, and you might find out a few things and might not be able to accept it. So I'll possibly say that much. Okay, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I should be back before January for the general and relationship monthly readings. Until then, take care.